Hey people, Intro here, 3v3, Catherine Purification Plant, Blue Team, KCKane, and a Lord Commissar. Strong offense and support fighting in melee begins with a shield, can shoot his own fellows on the head to encourage them. This is the Meridium Iron Guard elite scheme, alongside Meridium and a Lord General. Fighting in ranged combat begins with a retinue, can add to the retinue throughout the game. Really strong defense and support, and this is the Armageddon Steel Legion elite scheme. Rounding off the team here, Gilliman and a Plague Champion. Starts off with a damage over time bolt gun, can get to melee weapons, debilitates enemies and supports allies, can also repair, and it's the good old Black Legion. For the red team, 4eLLIup or something with a Tech Marine. Starts off in ranged combat, can get a melee loadout, supports with structures and repairs. The Blood Ravens in it. Alongside some Ordo Malleus fellows, we got Graviton and a Brother Captain. A durable hero walking through objects, cannot be suppressed with powerful offense and support fighting in melee. And rounding off the teams, Ruthless at heart and a Daemonhunter. A spellcaster with strong support and control, begins with a ranged weapon. This is the west side. Contested victory point is blue. Sentinel, whole bunch of las guns. And a Lord Commissar who's not too pleased with stuff. Goes after the stormtroopers here. And they are trying to focus him down. Throwing the shield up when he can. Oh, Daemonhunter shot to death by las guns. Lapse in concentration there for Ruthless. How many hit points does he start with? 650 is not bad for a ranged hero, you know. Tech Marine only has 630. Plague Champion is what, 680? Yeah. Triple Guardsman for Meridium. CSM into more CSM for Gilliman. And these guys are okay. Or if those tacks went into melee mode with their Kraken bolts, I think they would have definitely finished them there. But they did not, and they drop a model too. Plague Champion getting some good chunks of XP here. These guys now going into melee because, of course, the Plague Champion is awfully bad in melee combat by default for some reason. He has 8 DPS. Why? Why is it? Poor bastard. Since 2010, he's had 8 DPS. 15 years later, still has it. 500 to 444 on the VPs. 2-to-1 cat early on. Got some purgation. Instantly gets stomped in the face. It's a bad place to stand because these objects gave the Sentinel cover to approach there. That was the energy burst, I think. Yep. Tomes of Titan. Great tool to have against a Lord Commissar. You slow him down and you burn a bunch of his energy away so he can't use his shield. Pretty good, isn't it? We have some stormtroopers with sergeants for Graviton. They get a impact grenade, it's quite handy. Maybe they'll move up and chuck it on these guys. Here comes the Brother Captain, levels up to 2, popping We Are the Hammer for speed and damage resistance bonuses. The Daemonhunter is back to his feet, revived by the Brother Captain, of course. Busy capping over there. These guys are going to get tied up, are you? That strike squad is quite low, but they have enough support, but they're not really threatened. These guys are also quite low over here, actually. On the east side, not sure what Gilliman is up to. There we go. Oh. Did you see this getting built and backed off? We have Mastercrafted bolted in for the Tech Marine. 498 to 412 on the VPs. And you can be defensive over there. 3v3 players sometimes forget that you can be defensive in Dawn of War 2. As long as you hold your natural power, be defensive. Maybe you've got a plan for tier 2 and you want to keep your tier 1 light. As long as you back off, hold your power, you can do that. Contested VPs. I mean, you shouldn't completely ignore it, but same with contested resource points. You shouldn't completely ignore them, but you don't want to risk your army to go after them, especially if you have some kind of plan for a quick tier 2 and stuff. Sentinel gets a bunch of repairs. Down goes the Lord Commissar. The Strat Squad getting knocked back and suppressed by shotguns of the Catachan Devils. These guys are pretty versatile and he's quite busy, he said. I believe the voice director in Dawn of War 2 Very talented guy, it seems, because the voice work is amazing. But he did the voices for the Catachan Devils, I think. I seem to remember seeing that in a video. At some point there was a video out there of a bunch of the voice actors doing voice stuff for Dawn of War 2. Heavy weapon squad with a heavy bolter. Get intercepted by the interceptors, that disruptive teleport. Oh, then they just ignore them. There we go. Sometimes you see that. That they don't go for them afterwards for some reason. You need to actually give them the explicit order. Surely they're the closest unit. Can we get a revive? Nope. Lord General's busy capping. Resme, says KCKane. There we go. The guardsman will take over the cap. Back to the east side. Power bashing. What are you guys doing? Were they meleeing? Well, they got a flamer now. You can make very short work of that. I feel like the flamer of the tax does more damage against generators than the Biospear now, because they nerfed how good the Plague Champion's Biospear was against buildings. Maybe slightly over nerfed, but maybe that was the intention, because it is a very good weapon in its own right with the bilious discharge and stuff. Sentinel gets a good stomp on the interceptors there. Guardsmen flee in terror. They're okay though. And the blue team hold the west side. What is that Daemonhunter up to? Is he got any war gear? No war gear for this guy. No levels for this guy. Heavy bolter. Why is it moving? We're in a good spot, okay? It's in the gooder spot now, I guess. Don't argue with the Lord General's orders. Now they got to push onto the power, eh? No flamers. No, they're not pushing onto the power. They're rotating mid. Because of the VP being taken? Who cares? Go bash the power. Nope, they're just hanging out. Although, the Tech Marine has gone down. We've got a Blood Crusher here. We can make short work of the turret, which can't really threaten it with that piercing damage. There we go. Can take it down. Well, I guess it's not short work, is it? He's having a go, but they'll get it done. Double Marquezine CSM here for Gilliman. Anything for the Plague Champion? Nope. No levels. There's tier 2 for the Tech Marine. Did he have another unit? I can't even remember. He's been repurchased here. And these guys are finally making some kind of move. Oh, a bit too late though. Couldn't get to the VP. Didn't get on the VP. Didn't get on the power. Have a Vox, says Meridium. He means Vox operator. This guy here can be used to reinforce units in the field. Pretty handy. Tech Marine has a melter gun queued up for tier 2 because of that Blood Crusher. One way to deal with it. Ruthless at heart with the Grey Knight Dreadnought. There's the beacon from the Vox operator. Oh, does it give some health regen, or is that stabilizers? Oh, that stabilizers. 453 to 387. Uh-oh. Heavy weapon squad is taken out. Interceptors held up things as much as they could, but now they need to flee. Somehow only dropped a single model there. There's a creeping barrage and stuff. But the captain with his fancy hammer. Showing everyone how fancy his hammer is. Sentinel, you okay there? 2 hit points. Oh, they can't teleport again. He gets away. Fully built up central power here, by the way. Doesn't seem like they want to steal it. They want to just smack it down. Tis an affront to the Emperor. Blood Crusher here getting some Nurgle worship. Nurgle worship heals more than other worship, since healing is its built-in default effect. A nice change he got. Double CSM doing their thing against scouts. Oh, these guys have a missile launcher for the Blood Crusher, I guess. And here comes a Dreadnought. And that should mess up Gilliman's army quite a lot. We'll see how he responds. This is a good flank, though, eh? And I guess it's not a flank. A good assist by Graviton. Oh, it's Ruthless, actually, over here. Did they have the same color scheme or very similar? I think they're quite similar. Daemonhunter's got level 2 going. And there is the Grey Knight Dreadnought with a twin-linked heavy bolter and a very mean-looking close combat weapon, which you don't get to see him use very much, yeah, because he instantly always gets the plasma cannon. Always. Maybe they should make the plasma cannon slow him down a bit or something, because it's just, it is the go-to upgrade. You don't see anything else. There's some friendly fire. And Purgation with Incinerator doing some work. The Blood Crusher did survive. Oh, the Space Marine Dreadnought goes for the Assault Cannon. Makes it much less threatening to the Blood Crusher. I guess he can still go into melee with it and he would still win. Because he's got way more hit points. But yeah, should have kept it on melee mode or maybe got the multi-melter. Speaking of melter, Lord General's got one, which means Derek and Nigel also get them. Although, looks like Nigel's down right now. Derek's having a go though. Getting way too close to the Dreadnought, which goes into melee mode, as it should, when things get close. Vox Operator was exploded into little pieces. He can repurchase him for a lower price if that happens. Blood Crusher going in there. Gets the Tech Marine off the field, 447307. And they're on the power. Now we might get a full bash here actually. There's two armies. With huge amounts of plasma in the guardsman squads, look at that. And they've all got their commissars and sergeants as well. That's a lot of damage. Can they get the full power bash though? Blood Crusher charges away. Through the Lord General's retinue, doesn't care. And he's alright, I think. Look at that barrage though. That was awesome. Tech Marine is down. He's getting absolutely no help whatsoever, by the way. What is going on with Graviton? They're not even pushing this side. It's 2v1. Yep, full bash. Didn't go for the VP. Did not push the side. Not sure if I missed something over here. Was there a big fight or something? I don't know. But I should be doing more though. Got some improvised explosives down. There we go. Now, why is that not being set off? A little bit of a warp rift there. 406 to 307. Sorry, Rift Tear it's called. Warp rift is a sorcerer thing. Dreadnought survives, now getting repairs from scouts and Tech Marine. And here is Meridium now with a big old flank and the assist. It's got melter guns. Plasma Cannon Dreadnought turns around, there's a big old boom. And the general runs. Now the plasmas of the guardsmen coming in. Interceptors are in there. More of them are in there. And they get rid. The flank didn't work out in the end. Oh, Vox Operator slain again. Poor fella. Just trying to operate his Vox. Lord Commissar fully kitted with Power Sword, Carapace Armor, and some Stubbornness. And he may go down. Caught in melee with Interceptors. Does go down. Dreadnought's absolutely fine. Does Kane have any anti-vehicle? Not really. He's got the Sentinel with missile launcher, which is all the way on the other side of the map, actually. Okay, power bashed again. Poor 4eLLIup, whatever his name is been left to his own devices, apparently. VPs are still very even. Interceptors getting in there, eating a whole bunch of plasma when they do, I think. Strat squad getting in as well. More friendly fire. Yeah, the plasma dread is so good because it's inherently difficult to approach because of the plasma cannon. 349 to 307. Brother Captain crunching away and stuff. Takes down the Lord General. Should get revived from there eventually. Here's the Blood Crusher with the flank. Goes after the Brother Captain. And there's a double Marco Zinch getting shots in too. He's standing up to it reasonably well though. Oh, he does have Holy Armor of Titan. Throws up the Immortal. Sentinel might want to change to frag missiles here. They're more suited to anti-infantry. Blood Crusher still going, by the way. Tier 3 for Meridium. All three blue team heroes are down, and these guys are in a really bad spot for Gilliman. They all get slaughtered. 338 to 307. That was double fully upgraded Marco Zinch CSM taken out there. Oh, their corpses don't stay, the Marco Zinch fellas, look, for very long. Don't know why. Some of them, at least. I think the game does cull the bodies eventually, but those guys just died. Ouch. The Strat Squad flee, level 3. More intercepting, eh? Surprised we didn't see Ogrins, because the intercepts are doing quite a lot of work. They could also get onto the Plasma Cannon Dread, maybe. Sentinel trying to get shots. Needs some repairs. Plasma Cannon almost takes it out, but it does go down anyway. Okay, a las cannon. Something to threaten a dreadnought from long range. 309 to 307. It's so close. Heavy turret coming in. Not quickly enough to get a shot on the dreadnought, though. Daemonhunter runs. Here comes a Storm Blade for KCKane. Tier 3 for the Tech Marine. For Ruthless at heart as well. Flanking. Draw them back, said Ruthless. At some point. What is this? That's the Blood Crusher, of course. We've now got a melee Tech Marine. What is he up to? He's going through all the weapons. Got Bionics up. He's gone full melee mode for some reason. He's up against a Blood Crusher. Oh, and some Chaos Terminators. Yeah, some misplays from this Tech Marine for sure. Getting the Dreadnought was good. Instantly spending more resources on the Assault Cannon when you've got a Blood Crusher to deal with. Not so good. Can he get in on the fellas? It can. This guy now goes into melee mode. Can they finally deal with this Blood Crusher? And why did he give up the Melter Gun before the Blood Crusher was dealt with? Strange. Might be a new player. Maybe he thinks this axe is going to be amazing against the Blood Crusher. Over on the west side. Got a Fist of Brockus Lord Commissar now. 261 to 309. Throwing that Dreadnought is level 2. He's barely been threatened, hasn't he? Where's that las cannon? Is it still here? Yeah, it's still here. Lord General barely gets away. Hasn't really been able to bring those melter guns to bear on the Dreadnought. Teleporting in are the Interceptors. And the Fist of Brockus is there to mess them up. Bad teleport, guys. That's a Tempest coming in from Ruthless. And the Armor of Damnation. Get a slow, then a silence, and then some damage. And there's an orbital thrown in. I'm not sure what the orbital was aiming for. I guess it really wants that turret down. Stormblade is in. With the big old Plasma Blast Gun. There you go. 257 to 307. Rocket Run. Whose rocket run was that? Meridium's, it looks like. Nothing spectacular. Was that the overcharge? No, that was a normal shot. Brother Captain throws up Immortal and laughs at them and then runs. Okay. Someone's down over here. It's the Plague Champion. Oh, hey. A Venerable Dreadnought. The Blood Crusher's still alive, though. Getting some Nurgle worship. And he deserves it. The Venerable is unique to the Tech Marine. He's got the power. He's happy to sit on it for now. And why not? Purgation on the way for Graviton. I mean, there's a fine line between being defensive and being passive, isn't there? In this situation, you don't want to push up with your Dreadnoughts. But maybe the Tech Marine could go poke in, try and decap this. It's got more Devastators up here too. Scouts doing some good work for the Tech Marine, decapping. I build AV, says Graviton. 1 AV. He's only getting 1. Looks like it's Conversion Beamer. That's your lot. 239 to 307. Stormblade. Las Cannons. And a big old boomy shot on the Dreadnought. Not too bad. Generally seen as the weakest of the Baneblade variants, this guy. I mean, it's a good amount of damage over a large area, and you need other stuff in there to finish things off, kind of thing. Orbital coming in after the Tempest. Stormblade needs to leave. General went down. Here, the Blood Crusher, of course. The eternal Blood Crusher. Stormblade took some shots off the orbitals. VP still very close. But blue team doing a good job here. They're going to get a 2-to-1 cap. Can they revive that Plague Champion somehow? Oh, the Lord General's down now as well, isn't it? Lord Commissar got away. Are you guys capping? You are. This tank is very, very far forward. Not to mention how far forward the Blood Crusher is. Who sprints out with the charge. Tank's going to get a rear armor plasma cannon shot, isn't he? Maybe. Not sure, but it's down. It was way too far forward. Interceptors with their side cannons. Are they going to get the blood crusher down finally? There's the demonic for all. Last cannon got a shot. Down goes the blood crusher. They got it. And the Space Marine Dreadnought of the Tech Marine may go down. Down it goes. Last cannon from downtown. It was Meridium's. 239 to 285. Venerable Dreadnought now coming in. Looks like the global repair is going on from the Tech Marine's global bar. Ouch, that was an overcharged shot. That was a regular shot, just exploded that guy. Fist of Brockus Commissar trying to get damage onto the Venerable Dreadnought, but it's not easy. We'll have melee resistance and vehicle armor in the first place. Only takes half damage from heavy melee. Add on melee resistance to that, the damage is lowered significantly. 239 to 260, and the Stormblade survive. Having a good go. The Venerable gets away, I think. Tech Marine busy capping. And that's a Tempest on that poor las cannon. Can it finish off the Dreadnought first? It can. Stoicism goes in. But that means the Dreadnought's dying. And he did have Dark Age on it too. Stormblade's down. They got it. They had double conversion beamers here. Oh, Graviton got more than one AV. He's got 3 conversion beamers. I've got 2. These guys coming up. What about Ruthless? Ruthless has got side cannon and conversion beamer. Yeah, huge amounts of anti-vehicle here. Killed the LR. That was not an LR, but you did kill it. Here's a Baneblade though, from Meridium. And a Land Raider is coming for the Tech Marine. Vindicare Assassin up for Ruthless. Any other war gear? It's getting the Imperial Brain Mine, one of the rarest war gears. But the captain's not getting away, I don't think. Down he goes. Clump. Pulls down. Tarantula turret is up. Suppressing stuffs, and there's that Tempest again. So good. Gilliman responding and recovering with double CSM again. Tech Marine goes down. Now 2 of the red team heroes are down. But that Plague Champion still knocked out on this VP here, so far away. Plasma cannons from downtown. Baneblade is almost down already. Just trying to brute force its way in, and it can't make it. It's a silly push, really, by Meridium. Keep that thing back here. It could do so much work for you, especially with Demolisher Cannon and stuff, stopping caps. Speaking of capping, what is this? Heretics having a cap. These guys trying to bash power. Should be bashing the generators first. And these guys might go for the VP. Go Melter Guns. Level 5 Lord General. Got his stabilizers. Vox Operator again is coming in. 154 to 257. Plague Champion still down. Tech Marine level 3. Don't think he can fight these guys super effectively, but he's got a Land Raider behind him. Did you guys bash the power? He only bashed the node. Bunch of damage on the Tech Marine shield. He's going to get shot down if he's not careful. He did take down one of the Terminators though, with a bit of Land Raider support. It's alright. But he does have to flee. And there's some Nurgle worship. They will try to tough it out for this cap. Back to the west side. Paladins are up here for Graviton. Unique to the Brother Captain. And they are eating plasma. That was a lot of damage. So rocket run. And a Basilisk Flare. I don't know why they're being flared. They're not attacking anything here. Got some good kills. It was alright. Here's another Stormblade. KCKane, sorry. 148 to 246. They just can't get back onto this VP, the blue team. They got the natural of the Reds, though. And this guy's getting suppressed by it. Oh, the turret, maybe. Yeah, the turret's getting a little bit of shots on them. Oh, they just wiped out those Purgation. It was alright. With the old plasma. The hell was that? Oh. It was a Stormblade shot. Grey Knight Dreadnought. Level 4. Stomping away. KCKane on the way now for KCKane. Paladin's okay? Yeah, alright. Dreadnought needs repairs. Stormtroopers can do that. Looks like they got their little acolyte buddy in there too. 138 to 234. KCKane hit the field, and there's a Baneblade coming through. Stormblade hit the Daemonhunter. Not the most effective thing for it to shoot at. Doesn't want to shoot at single entities, really. Wants to get a big clump of infantry and shoot them. Red team retain the Western VP. And, thanks to Immortal, they grab the natural. Triple cap is in. Unending Purge is up too. That is a very good triple cap time, eh? What is this? Malpresent CSM. They were eating some overcharges from the Inquisitors, the Inquisitorial Stormtroopers, I mean, which was suppressing them there. Now a double cap. Tempest keeping these guys away. Can they even get the Baneblade on the field in time? Chaos spread coming through for Gilliman as well. Ouch. It's a new Venerable. He's not giving up, this Tech Marine, is he? He's on the winning team. Had some rough fights. Has not given up. There's a Basilisk Flare. Nice tool to have against all those anti-vehicle weapons. Here comes the Venerable going in there. And they're following him in with a creeping barrage. That's a rocket run. Not the best hit ever. But the Venerable is pushing this thing all the way back. Can the blue team do anything about it? I don't see them making a move on this. Plague Champion is still down there. That Tech Marine's busy getting his own power back. 30 to 234. Baneblade is on the field. There's an orbital. All the way back to base. These KCKane need to get the melter guns out to try and fight this Dreadnought. Just using it as a massive distraction here. Land Raider Redeemer. Followed it all the way up. There's a Tempest again. There's a very good Tempest hit. Those guys having a very bad day. How long it lasts for. Oh, Paladin's in trouble. Not sure if the CSM can keep up with them though. And the Baneblade isn't chasing, so they might be alright. Still got over 300 hit points. Looks like they make it out, but the blue team run out of VPs anyway. We had a level 5 Lord Commissar, level 6 Lord General down, Plague Champion was down for ages, level 2. Don't think he had any war gear, not sure though. Tech Marine level 3 went through all the war gear apparently, and kept on trucking. Level 7 Brother Captain, Ruthless at heart, level 10 Daemonhunter. There you have it guys, hope you enjoyed this one. Not the highest level play all round, although Ruthless is a very experienced player. Hope you enjoyed it though, and I'll see ya next time.